Hello and welcome to another live stream on the Witch Haven map of on my Xbox. I'm just going to see if I can figure out the sound issues that we've been having. So we're just going to load up and see if I can actually hear anything being said. And apparently not. And there we go, it starts to rain. Just fantastic. And here we go. Do we have any sound? Let's try again. Hello, 1, 2, 3. Well, I have sound on that, so just going to leave that running. There's a little bit of a delay. Now we need to make sure that you can't hear my breathing every 5 seconds. Hi everybody. Today I think we're going to be doing a bit of decorating and figuring out how to turn this into the Tavern Inn. We have a bit of space out here that we want to do. We want to design a wall for this section too. And maybe put the road through eventually. But I think, do we start today on the inside or the outside? Let's get rid of these. Now, if you haven't watched any of the other live streams, this is going to be a tavern inn. We made that decision yesterday. This section will be the owner living quarters, so we'll decorate that in a minute. Move to you too. You're not coming in just because it's raining. So we're going to make this a tavern. So I'm thinking the bar section should be here. Now I'm not entirely sure what we're using. We have the Italy furniture set. We have more blocks furniture. Well, we have a furniture set. We have more blocks. And we're also using the Conquest texture pack as well. And obviously we are on creative because this is a creative world. Mainly because I'm really, really bad at survival and playing Minecraft when there's things that blow up. Now we need to make a bar. What are we going to make a bar out of? I think it needs to be a lovely solid. But we have other options too. Like, where are you? Not a concrete slab, we've got the oak slab. Which I'm thinking, let's put that there. And maybe we should make that a solid block. So we want an oak. No, I don't want to go up the stairs just yet, thank you. And let's just get some stairs a moment. What am I looking for? Oak stairs. Let's see what it looks like with the oak stairs for a minute. I mean, we could do it like that, or we could put an oak slab down. On top. but that would be the wrong way, and I think it's too high. So, what about pressure plates? Where do you find the pressure plates? Pressure plates. I really can't get used to this texture map, and it's all the other things that come with it. Jungle. Why is the oak pressure plate like this? Well, that's not going to work either. These are in the wrong position. I think what we'll do is move this back a minute. Don't think that works. Unfortunately, I think we're going to be using the stairs. Maybe put that there. I'm really not sure. Let's go like that for a minute. Nope. And what gates do we have? Okay. We also have the more furniture, so let's have a look what options we have with that. Excuse me a minute, I need to cough. Oh dear, excuse me. Okay, what other options do we have furniture-wise? We could go with the closet table. What does this look like? Not really a bar. Bars are pretty solid and chunky, so there is also the other option of making it a bit more fancy. Not liking how that makes that too high, but it might be something we have to go with. Well, it's the same texture on the top, so that should be fine. Let's keep the bar like this for now. Well, it kind of works. What can we use for... Where is the stool? Right, well that's a bench, that's a chair, that's a table. There is stools, tall stools. What colour are we going to go for? Facing the wrong way. That doesn't help. Well, that works. But do we want all the stools lined up? Well, it's certainly something. I do want to just remove them a minute. Let's have a look at the barrels. Can we put a barrel? Ooh, where should we put the barrel? Let's put a barrel there. Does that work as a barrel? I mean, it is a barrel. I don't know if these work. Let's see. I know that the Italian furniture pack has a tap. So instead of doing it the traditional way, we could maybe try the tap. I do want that though. Here's the problem now, we have to find it. Where are you? Lots of options, which makes it hard to find things. And it's still raining. Oh, let's get rid of the gate. I'm going to need a lamp at some point. Dragon head. Amethyst shard. Lots of books. Right, where are we? Loom, banners, fireworks. They don't look like fireworks. That would apparently be what I'm looking for. Rolling pin rack. Oh, look at the options that we have. Obviously I don't want it to be modern, so I'm not going to be using a ceiling light. Let's just see what we can do with this. Does that look better? It looks a little bit too modern, doesn't it? No, I want to do that. I don't know. I don't think I can use that. It doesn't fit the theme. Let's put this light there. I don't know what to do. Do we go with the lever or do we go with the modern Italy tap. Yeah, I just don't think it works. I think it's too much. Let's... I've forgotten how to do this. What is going on? There we go. Yeah, let's see. I would like a fence, please. Let's put a light there. I can't. It's just not fitting the vibe at all, is it? Now let's see. Do we still sound like me, or is it breaking up? I really do need to check it because the last two have been awful. And I don't want it to sound awful, for obvious reasons. Well, I seem to be fine on the phone. In fact, it's echoing and on repeat. So let's disconnect that. Close all. We don't need that. I think we're okay. Now, let's see what's happening on Twitch. Is there anything on there? Not right now. What other options do we have? Buttons? Let's see. We could do a button. I'm really not sure. Nope, we're going back to a lever. Just for now. Let's just do that for now, and then we'll just get some other things to decorate with. So we want the bell over here, don't we? Of course you won't sit on that. That's no good. Oh dear. We might have to make these solid blocks after all. Oh well, that's fine. No, we can't have that there. So, ding. I think that looks okay. Maybe we could put some barrels up top. To try something else. What colour are you in this texture pack? Okay. It blends in a lot better on this texture pack. I like that. That's good. So got some things that we could put in there. I don't know if the shelves will work. Could try. Maybe the spruce one for these, because they don't look like oak in the other one. What do we do? put some shelves there. Don't know if I can put anything on them, but we're going to give it a go. No. Well, that's annoying. Let's just put that there for now. Okay, we're looking for some very specific things now, I think. So, what do we have? We can't find anything again. Oh dear. Pizza oven? Yeah, I'm sure they had a pizza oven in medieval times. I mean, a coffee table. Don't think that's good. We could use a gold tap. We've got a candle set. That might work. Be a very, very fancy candle holder. What is this? It's a painting. Utensils. Espresso machine. Okay. Cooking range. Well, this is more of a tavern than a restaurant, but it might have food. I don't think this is the vibe. We're going to have to go a very traditional oven way. Let's go with the actual oven. Where's the oven? Where are you? You're up here somewhere. We'll put a cartography table in. That looks like a wine rack. Blast furnace, smoker. Let's have a look. We can always look. It's not gonna. That might be better for this, don't you think? What's the pizza oven look like? I've not really used the Italy furniture pack, and that looks quite funny to me. I don't think it belongs. The style of the inn. I think we are very more medieval and not modern. I'm just wondering, is there a way I can put a fireplace here? What's on the outside again? I can't, can I? It just would not work there. Well, that's a shame. That is a shame. I don't know what I can do with that. I mean, definitely not. Right, let's get rid of that and that. We don't need that. We don't need that now. Let's have a quick look at these candles. They're very gaudy. They don't look right for this. Yep, let's get rid of that. We're not doing those. Right, what's left for us to test? That is a pretty cake. What is it? Oh, it's lasagna. Well, my lasagna doesn't look like that. That's perfectly square. Mine tends to be very sloppy when I get it out of the pan. Okay. Sink. Well, we just need a cauldron then, don't we? We've got to just do it the right way. so that we can wash glasses and things. Let's see if we can get this. It looks like a wine rack. It really does. So I'm thinking we can put them there. Maybe get rid of that. And put that direction. How does that look? Certainly looks busy. Let's change a couple of them though, it's too much. Let's get rid of... Seriously? You're just doing this to annoy me now. Well, that's not right. It's stairs, isn't it? And then let's put a bookcase up there. There is an option for different bookcases that are not actually bookcases. On the more furniture. Or is it the more blocks? Really not sure now. It's hard work finding these. I can't find everything. I'm gonna have to look at all. I can't find it otherwise. Oh, there we go. Too bright? Maybe. Bookcase. Thank you. We just go with a normal Minecraft bookcase. I think that's better. It's darker. Apparently we're going for a very dark theme. I want... Obviously not that. We've done this bit. Do I need another lever? Candle. Oh, that's not a candle, is it? It's a redstone torch. Okay. Where's the candles? Okay, that's a sea pickle. Let's go for some grey or light grey. Oh, I'm going to need to put you in here. Sure, why not? There we go. Pictures. Yep, sure. Okay. Oh, tools. Kind of like that picture. It's quite a nice picture. Don't need a tapestry for obvious reasons. Let's go with what else have you got? Don't need tools in here. Okay. Let's see, pickle. Yep. Pretend it's a vase. Or a vase. Sorry. I am English, so a vase is how I would pronounce it. Okay. Flower pot. Of course we need flower pots. We can't not have flower pots. We'll put 2 there like that. So tables. Let's just clear this bar of all this decoration. And remove you. Tables. Where are you? Now, do we want to go with spruce? Do we want to go a little bit darker than oak? And are we only doing small tables? No, we're going to have to wait and see, aren't we? Chairs. Now obviously we've got a couple of options on chairs. We could go with the blue sofa, the small stools. So I'm going to... What colour were we doing? We were doing black, weren't we? I think black's a bit much for the rest of the room. What's brown look like? Let's select brown for everything. That's not a bar stool. We've also got the wooden chairs, so we could go with the spruce. Or we could go with a spruce bench. Well, these are the options. I don't think these are going to work. So let's just go with, I think that's 2. Well, to be fair, in itself, the building is money. This gives off money to me. It's a rather large building, but would it be this level? I mean, even today, most tables just have a bar stool. So maybe go with the bench style and mix it up with the chair. Did they look exactly the same? They don't connect. Do benches connect? Yes, they do. Well, that's even better then. Let's get this table to do this, and we can make this a bench and a chair. Let's get rid of you. Or maybe we could go the other way with this one, just a chair. Table for 2, table for 4, table for 4, table for 6. I don't think that's too bad. It's not too cramped. Let's see. Do we want... We need to make sure that we can walk around everything. So, can we walk around everything easily enough? And to get out here, which we'll do shortly. I think it needs a bit more decoration. Don't think decoration on there is what we're after. Definitely not. No. Give me a table. Give me a table. We don't want tools. Oh. A notice board of some kind. Well, yeah. Maybe some lights. Torches. Or lights. Didn't mean to pick 74. Door above the light above the door. No. Why? Right, what's that? Just stone. I hope it was just stone. Where's the stone? There it is. Well, it's going to be stone now. And your oak. Okay. I think probably could do some more, to be fair. Let's see. Book. Where's all the stuff that I need? So, one of you. Let's get rid of you. Maybe you. Where's the heads? Because I know there's a little chest somewhere as a player, well, as a mob head that comes with conquest. Where are they? This is going to be fun. Target. Ender pearl. I want a mob head. Where are you? Oh, what else have we got? We have a skull with a skull. And a piglin head. Lovely. Don't need the bell because we have this bell. Let's just have a look at maybe putting a barrel in. Okay. That needs to go there. too much. I think we need a bit of pottery. So we need some plants. So let's go with one of you, one of you, one of you. Let's go with one of you, one of you. Cornflower. Did we not pick a poppy? Okay. Wither rose looks a bit uke, but okay. Wow, that's I think it might be too big for the tables. Oh dear. Sizing is not helping. Let's put one there. Maybe put you in. Oh, you look pretty. Let's. It might have been because of the flower. Apparently every table needs flowers. So, well, that's what we're going to do. Just not the with the rose. And definitely not you. I think you're too big. You're massive. Let's go back to the little upside daisies. Well, it looks friendly, kind of. Carpet. We want some kind of carpet, come on. Bunting. Okay. Let's get rid of the flowers. Let's see what else we can decorate with this. Got an awning. What are you? Cooking pan set. A sign. Another sign. A full-on sofa. Rolling pin rack. Utensils. I think this might work out better if, for example, it wasn't as medieval. I don't know. I think the Italy thing, not the Italy furniture pack's not really going to help. Maybe I should have a look to see if there's any other ones I can use. Right now I'm looking for carpet. And I can't find it. A block of charcoal is not what I'm looking for. Banners. Firework chargers. Where is carpet? It's right there, isn't it? Of course it is. I think we need to use grey or brown. I don't think grey works. I think, oh, if I beep, 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 beep. When you walk in, I just think brown tends to match this colour a bit better. That definitely needs to be 3. And you need to go there. Okay. What else are we using? Definitely not that. Oh. That's a shame. Not that. Signor Pizza. Nope. Oh, well, the rolling pin might work. Let's see. Put the rolling pins there. I really don't know, but they look wooden, so I'm going to keep them there. And we don't have anything else. How does this look for a tavern? And do we need more stuff? I don't know. I think it's getting too busy as it is. I think this is busy enough. You could tell it's a tavern. It doesn't have a fireplace, which I might have to figure out another day how to do that one. So, where are we up to? Let's just have a quick check on the Twitch. Well, hello viewer, whoever you may be, welcome. I'm just going to get a drink. I won't be a second. Or I wonder if I could turn this off. I don't want you hearing me drinking. I'll be back in a minute. A lovely glass of orange juice. Great source of vitamins E that we all need. Here's an idea. How about some curtains? Because we have got some windows and it might help these walls a little bit. Now, the problem though with that is finding them again. So these are awnings. Oh, there you are, curtains. What are we going to go with? I don't think black. Do we go with the brown? Or do we start changing things to red? No, what did you do? Why? You just knock all the windows out. This seems a bit... I swear my Xbox controller was like stuck on the put everything down button really fast. Let's see, what was that glass? Because it wasn't the same as the upstairs glass. Here we go, let's replace that. And let's go with red. Do we have another window? Why are you out there? Why did that do that? Oh, beepity beep beep. Well, this is different. Do we keep the red? It brings a bit of colour in that's not brown or black. think we need a bit of carpet again. We know that that's way up there. Let's change the carpet to red. I think this is much better. Just like these candles. Maybe get some red candles. But I do actually want flint and steel. Pity. Ooh, that sounded horrible. Maybe put some more candles just there. I think that's okay. So we have the tavern section. Now, options. Do we start to go up here and make some bedrooms for the inn part? Or do we do the living quarters of the tavern owner that will be in this part and make this into a storage room full of barrels for all the ale that gets drunk in this tavern? Or do we do the outside seating and patio and wall? I'm just going to take a little break for a couple of minutes and I'll be right back. So I'm just going to pause and I'll be back shortly. Thank you. And I'm back. Okay, let's make a decision. I think we'll do the outside seating patio, I think. That way with the tavern section will be completed. Now we do want to make this a patio of sorts, so do we do cobblestone? Well, it would help if I was at a level to actually hit the grass, but that's not what I wanted to do. Thank you for the hole. Dirt, please. No, just there. Looks like I've got a lot to fill in down here that I didn't do. Oops. No, I don't want it to be all grass, and I do want to keep some of it. So I can put some plants down. Okay, let's start with this. Sorry, I know I've gone very quiet and forgot how to speak. Yeah, I don't think I'll be blending anything else into this. I'm just going to leave it as cobble. But then again, no, I think it needs the texture to break it up from the building, so we'll just keep adding. Oh, excuse me. I don't think I got that cough. Back in a second. Just take a drink. Hopefully that will have shifted that. Well, thanks for the lovely spooky music. What was that about? need to just thin out this mossy cobble a bit. I'm presuming the people that would be drinking on this patio would walk a lot across it a lot. I can't find the words again. Okay, let's see if we can design a fence of some kind or a wall. What options do we have? We do have the andesite slab. We could go with the cobblestone slab. Let's get that anyway. Or the stone slab. Stone brick slab. Yeah, we're going to have a bit of a problem with these, aren't we? Stone, where are you? We're looking for walls. Where's the brick walls? Oh, end stone, what do you... Definitely not. I think we're just gonna stick with the brick. When did I get rid of the stone block? There we go. Okay, that's better, I suppose. Makes that a bit better. We want to... No, I'm going to leave that. Just fill that in a bit. Now, do we just put a lantern here? Oh, I think that will do for that. Let's just replace that piece of dirt there. Hello visitors, thanks for joining. Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. And I've now forgotten what I was doing. And I don't think we need to do anything else to the wall just yet, so let's get rid of those and go back to the tables. I can't remember what we did, but I think I want to go benches outside. So if we go 1, 2, do this. Let's just see what this looks like. I'm thinking 3 wide for these tables. Don't know if I can get another one in here. Or maybe add some smaller tables over here. Or make another large one. But I was thinking if they're 3 wide, at least then I can put a plant pot in the middle. They won't be lopsided. Could I get another table in here? Well, probably. But do I want it on the grass? I don't want it joining to the wall. I think that's okay. Fills the space out. Plants. Which ones do we want outside? I do like the little white ones. They tend to just be a little bit brighter. That cough's back again. Excuse me. Let's see what's going on, chat. Absolutely nothing, but we do have another viewer that's come in, so welcome. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at something. I'll be a moment. So we are here decorating the outside of the tavern section of this rather large building. We put just a simple wall for now. I don't think there's anything that I could do to make it, unless walls, where are you? You're not going to join, of course you're not. For peep's sake. Do I like that? I don't know. Do I like breaking it up a little bit? I'm not sure. I think it does break it up a bit, I just don't know if I like it. I'm just beginning to think there might be a bit too much of the stone and it might just need something to break it up. Oh, looks like the bees are loving the flowers. Hope it doesn't affect, hope they don't attack the customers that are going to be here. Really not sure if I like it or not, but I think I'm going to leave it for now. I think it might need it just to break it up a little bit. This obviously needs fixing because we did add this stone in after the patio section. Obviously I think we need to texture the bottom of this because it's near grass, so I think it needs to look similar to that. Well, we've done the outside. Maybe if I could figure out a way of well, we'll give it a go. I don't think it's going to work. I think it's going to look really daft. What do we do? Slabs? Or do we try the awning? That's part of the other stuff that my brain's not finding words for. I've never used it. I don't know if it's going to work. Okay, that's not good. If I can't attach it to you. Let's go one higher, bring you across and do that. Does this look stupid? Yes, it does. Do you leave though? Let's see if these fall off. Looks a little silly, not gonna lie. Let's try this again, but lower. So basically we just need solid blocks to put them on. So do we do it again but with a different colour? Maybe it's the colour that's throwing us off. I don't know if I like it. Really not sure if I like it. Maybe it needs... I don't know, maybe something else. That's not going to work. Oh dear. Can't figure that out. Brain isn't wanting to compute that one. Is it 3? Yeah. Let's try a different colour and then we'll see what we like. While the bees get really busy. It's a different type of awning and I don't know where it is. Maybe go for the grey. Which apparently has a pattern on it. Just not sure. I mean, it does rain a lot here, so coverings over the tables would be good. But I'm just not sure if this is the way to go about it. I think I'm going to leave those and stew on that a little bit before I make a final decision. What's going on? Where have you gone? So we've been streaming now for nearly 1.5 hours. I've got an echo because my phone's on. And I can't turn the volume down. What is going on with my phone? Okay, that's off. Let's see. Okay. Might be running out a bit of brain steam. Let's go inside. I do like it in here. Very happy with inside here. I do think we need some plants though. Where's the bone meal? Rabbit hide, leather. I know bone meal looks different on this texture pack and I can never find it. It is there. Okay. So we get a bit of grass and bits. And I'm thinking a tree, but I really don't do custom trees. Me and trees don't get on well together, especially in Minecraft. So I think we're going to leave this here for this section there. I'm just going to stew on these canopies a little bit to see if I want them or not. Maybe put another one here. Do we like the grey or do we like the red? I'm not sure. Let's pick a different colour. Why not? Let's be colourful. So I think it was 3. Can't remember. Let's get rid of that and go back to the awning colours and go for the brown. Sure. Why not? Kinda looks like orange rather than brown. Prefer I might like the brown. If we're going to keep it, I think that's what we're going to end up being. Okay, I'm just going to think about that one. What's next for today? We've done the inside of the tavern. Let's get rid of all this and just get the oak wood. Let's go up the stairs to this floor. Maybe get a door. Although technically, oh yeah, we want a door down here, don't we? And we want this to go. Oh, what was we gonna do? I can't remember. We're going to make some walls. Well, I'm gonna make out some kind of guide first because I don't think I want oak wood walls. I want this to be a little bit of a seating area out here, because it wouldn't make sense otherwise to get to the owner quarters, or such as we want to call them. So this needs to be some kind of seating. Now we need to work out this bit. So if we go like that there, I don't think we're going to have this door here. In fact, I don't think we're having that either. I think I need to put this stuff. Where are you? Wrong one. I think I want to do that for now. Just make it a hallway that's got a door, and then we want to do this. Does that give me a middle one? Yes, it does. You don't get a window. Why is there not a window here? For what reason? I don't want to just smash into the wall just yet. It is because of this entrance. Oh well, looks like they're not getting a window. Shame. But that's the way the building's laid out. Work with what you've got on the inside. Let's get a bit of a light in here. Now, let's make a decision. Am I just going to bring the outside wall style in, or do we pick a different pattern? Not entirely sure. Let's go with what's the difference between these two? Well, that's the thing. Very barn-like, I think. It's like it should be on a barn, really. But if we get the other one, the column one, that looks better. Yes, I like that. That will do. Maybe put the cross one right there. Symbolises the top of the door frame. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe a different door for the bedrooms? Maybe? Don't know, because these are generally the outside doors we're using. How bad do you look? You look awful. What other doors do we have that we could use for possibly in here? I think this is the only time that I haven't, there's something I don't like in Conquest, and it is these doors, because I like the payload doors from the normal texture pack, because they look like old English cottage doors, whereas these look like prison doors that have been grossly neglected. I don't know what other options I have that suits. See, I don't think these doors should have a window. These more outside doors, I don't think this works. Does that work? I mean, it's a nice door, and it kind of goes with this colour of the wood slightly better than the other door. Well, it looks like we're using these for bedroom doors. Do I want it in like that? Yes, I do. Okay, we have 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms down here. Let's see if we can now... There's something I've not done. Of course I didn't. I think we need to just... Okay. Do you go to the outside? No. Okay, you're fixed. That room. 1 bedroom done. No, we have another issue. You go to the outside, I can't fix you. We're putting a bookcase up there to hide that, because I can't have 1 strip of wood just randomly there. And now we're upstairs to this floor. Do we need this? Not really. So we could make this better. Maybe go across this way. That's better. What was we going to do here? I really don't know. make it just one large room. Is that what we were planning on doing? One majorly large bedroom. So this inn's going to only have 3 bedrooms. I can't work out right. Can't do that. We're going to have to work out how. How about, let's get the wood out. Just from here. And then from here. This will be a bit of a so you're going to have this side. So you'll have a bit of a cupboard here, and you'll have a bit of a cupboard on this side. If we put the doorway there, and the doorway there, I think that's too, that's not small, I don't think. Do I want this from here? Yes, I do. I'm going to just block off this ceiling. Maybe put a little lamp up here so that it's not so dark on the outside. Excuse me, sorry. Getting a sore throat, which shouldn't be happening. So we've generally got about 20 minutes left before I'm going to come off. Maybe we can get this plan on finished. So that's a doorway there, isn't it? Don't know why I'm filling it in with wood, but I'm not convinced yet, so I'm really not sure about the size of this now. Maybe get rid of that. I mean, this is quite a big room, but this seems quite small, so I'm really not sure. But that's not needed. This is quite a big room in comparison. So we have 2 rooms. We've got one that goes here, it's a smaller room. It does have access to that window. There's a bit of seating out here that we can do. Do we just... Of course. Okay. I think it does. Obviously looks better when you don't put the oak wood there and you actually do it with the colour that you want. But I did want a guide first just to make sure. And now we're going to fill it in with this lovely panel that we have on the outside of the building. Lightens this room up a tiny bit, not much, but we can easily put some cupboards in there. A bed here would be easy. So I think there's enough room. So this inn will have 4 bedrooms. We can pretend it was a manor house that's been turned into an inn and a tavern. We also have to name this. But as we don't have a town name yet, that's the only thing standing in our way really. So bedroom 1, 2. 3 and 4 for the inn section. We can decorate all this, design all the bedrooms, and then we come to this. So this is the owner's living quarters that owns the building. They're just living here. So we're going to put a kitchen here, couch, living, things like that. Up here we've got enough room for a decent sized bedroom. So we'll get on with that. So next live stream will obviously be tomorrow, because I am doing daily live streams just to see how I can get on. Don't forget, this is very new to me, and I know it's bad. Don't ask me why. Sound issues aside, I'm still learning, so please be gentle and kind. But I'm quite pleased with what we've got done today. So we started out with this section of building first. We then yesterday added this whole section. We then decided it is definitely a tavern or inn. We now have confirmed that by now having the tavern decorated with an outside section which I'm still not sure on these awning covers. But we have a wall of some kind. We do need to texture this wall, which we can do on tomorrow's live stream. And decorate the bedrooms, and then we can, if we manage to do the texturing of the wall, decorate the bedrooms, decorate these little living sections with lovely couches and stuff like that. Decorate this, have this a little bit of a reading nook maybe, and then we can go and finish the other section of the other building to the owners' quarters and do their living spaces. So texture the wall, decorate bedrooms and the little sitting rooms, and then we get to the owner section where the owner lives, where we then, once we've done up there, we then need to make this a lovely storage room for the tavern. So lots of ale barrels, sorry, not bales, barrels. And then I think we're gonna just put that door there just in case. Yep. It's not in the middle. Of course this is not right, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I want 2 doors. Why are you only giving me 1? Well, that's rather annoying. Don't know how I'm up to another counting session again. But there we have it. What I might do is actually just do an arch, but then again it wouldn't be secure storage really for the tavern, would it, if we did that? I did want to add a chimney, but I don't think I have the space to put it without it looking odd. And obviously I don't want to take out these windows. So it looks like they're not getting a lovely fireplace. We might be able to get one for the living quarters for the owner. Maybe we could get one in here. Don't think it would interfere, but it might interfere with the look of the bridge. So it might be that we're at the living age of not having able to have a fireplace, which I don't know when that happened, because even cavemen could have fires. So we might just have to see how we go. Maybe just make a fake one without an outside chimney, and then just stick a chimney at the top of the roof without actually having a building a chimney on the outside. We could pretend it's on the inside. Maybe put fireplaces in like that instead, so that I can actually have one. Other than that, we are coming very close now to 2 hours. I think, let me just check, what do I need to do? I think at this stage it is time for me to come off and leave you be for a bit. But so far I'm quite happy with it so far. I'm just not sure on these colour schemes. I know we've got red on the inside, but that seems a bit too much out here. It seems very bright. So we need a name for the tavern, and I need a plant. I didn't put you there. Why are you there? Maybe I did and I forgot. So we have a tavern. We've got some kegs of ale, if that's what we're pretending to be, some wine racks, some sharp utensils, a stove if they do need to put some food in, and we've got some curtains up at all the windows down here, and then we've decided the layout for the bedrooms for this tavern, and we have 4. So the next live stream, we'll be decorating those bedrooms. And then we'll move to the owners section of the building. And then sort out the storage section here. So I thank you for joining me, you lovely two people that have joined me today. Thank you very much. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. I don't have a fixed schedule, but I will definitely be streaming tomorrow. So thank you very much for watching. And bye bye for now.